RussHess.com, Open Talk with Russ Hess. Hey, I'm here at Port Aransas Park, at Roberts Park in Port Aransas. And it's just a beautiful day. It's a little on the hot side, but it's a beautiful day to be out here, nice and sunny. You know, I really want to talk to you about so much. There is a lot on my mind. There's so many things that I could talk to, and just wish that I could just sit down with you and discuss with you. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I just want to, present some of these things that are coming out. Part of my journey when I originally started out was to financial security, financial goals, to, not to where I want to be a millionaire or anything, but, to get under control some of the financial stress that I was under. I've come a long way, and I've got a lot more journey to go, but I've learned a lot of lessons, and that is to stay, to stay at it, to stay at the game, and never lose heart, and to always to continue to perpetuate, the effort, and make sure that you have that in check. Now, here this month, this is July 2019, I've been able to knock out about $1,300 debt. Now, that's huge. I am living kind of barren these last couple days of the July, but nonetheless, it's nothing that I can't do. I'm not going hungry. I am, there is no room for extra. And that's all right. That's no problem. I just will live with that. It's just short term, and just a few more days left until you can press forward and move on to another month. So all that being said, one of the things I want to express is, I have kind of missed the mark, so to speak, on some personal aspects. And that's, when I think if you go back and take a look at some of my videos where I'm talking about goals and goal setting, all great detail, all good information, but I have failed to do the homework myself and, have started in on that. Why is that so important? Well, it's because I want to be a better me. I want to transform my life. I want to take those incremental steps and move forward in order to deliver the transformation I want to see in my life. Improve the process, so to speak. Learn lessons from, experiments. Ones that worked out, ones that didn't work out. To learn the lessons and move forward, and to improve, and where can I improve? Well, basically all the way across the board, all in my life, from medical, financial, physical, mental, spiritual, all these. And I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but yes, all these areas are extremely important and should be paid attention to. In my life, it's at one package. It's all in one package. And so, gosh, there's just a freedom in integrating yourself and realizing you are all of those people. You are that person that, that moves forward. You take with you everything that that you have. You have your physical, your mental, your spiritual. You are that same person. You take that person forward. So there's a learned lesson in integrating yourself. You try to come to grips with the idea that you are the same person regardless of where you go and how splintered you become. The idea of you've got 100 different things going on. You got your work life, your church life, your personal life. You have all these lives, but yet you are the same person regardless. So, the point is there is a common denominator here, and that's you. and it's me. In my case, I was so splintered. In some respects, I'm still quite splintered on a lot of things. But it's an idea of trying to integrate that and bring that into focus instead of just being everywhere. I mean, having the idea that there is so much out there that I want to accomplish, so much I want to do, and so much that I want to be a part of, and the perspectives that I want to see, and and that comes with being really super creative. I'm a very creative person, so I really see the art in a lot of things, and and so I get a little bit distracted, and so I want to enjoy everything at once. Sometimes that's difficult. So putting that all into one package and slowing things down a little bit in order to really enjoy life is where I'm at and where I want to go. It's not always the easiest thing. It's kind of a impetuous thing to put yourself together, integrate yourself into one sock, so to speak, and then try to make some sense of it. I have attempted to do that as well. Many people have attempted to do that. It's not always easy. It's a difficult task, and so we're left with a fragment here and a fragment there, a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there, and then what we find is things are impeding. Typically what happens is the career impedes, or the job impedes your social life, or impedes your artistic life, or things that you enjoy and like doing, or spending time with others, spending time with the ones that you love. My gosh, that's so important and often overlooked and minimized, and I don't care who you are, you've done it. I've done it. So, and it's super important, especially if you want to keep a strong mental picture in your head, or a strong mental, health picture moving forward. Those relationships are absolutely important. And, I don't have to tell you what, you probably experience some of these at your own pace. But I think trying to define and trying to determine what your overall concern is for your life is a good thing. I mean, your directive, so to speak. What draws you? What motivates you? What keeps you going? You may be in lack of motivation. You may be in lack of finding a purpose. Well, you know what? You're just going to have to stop. Maybe smell the roses for a bit. Peel back the first layer on that onion, whatever it takes. I mean, I'm using all kinds of analogies here. Maybe one of them sticks, I'm not for sure. But do something to find out where that is and who you are and what's important to you. You see things that you like, jot that down. That's a part of who you are, and you're not going to find that out just by, being compromised everywhere you go. You compromise on your time, you compromise on your efforts, and you feel like you're not accomplishing anything because it's not the core of who you are. Anyway, I wanted to share a few of my thoughts, and I thought it would be really helpful if I got that out in the open. Anyway, my name is Russ, russhess.com, Open Talk. We'll see you on the next video.